Hey y'all, I recently posted a video mentioning I was diagnosed with Eagle syndrome. I was just going to give y'all a little bit of a background on what led me to that diagnosis. I'm going to explain Eagle syndrome a little bit. Basically, on your skull base, you have bones that come off called a styloid process. And they're kind of like under your ear right here, and they have ligaments that come off the end of them and attach to a bone right here in the front of your esophagus that's called a hyoid bone. People with Eagle syndrome either have elongated styloid processes or the ligament is ossified, meaning it has turned to bone. So I'm going to do my best to try to keep this as short as possible. One of the first things that I noticed was hearing loss. So I went and saw an ENT. She did a hearing test, confirmed that I had severe hearing loss in my right ear. Then she wanted to order an MRI to make sure that I did not have a tumor that was causing the hearing loss. After I had the MRI done, I went back to the ENT for my follow-up, and she said that the report said everything was normal. At that time, I was fine with that. I wasn't having any other symptoms other than the hearing loss. It was about a week or so later that I started having other symptoms. I went back to my PCP and he said, well, it could be a goiter, so maybe my thyroid was enlarged, and ordered blood work to have my thyroid tested. I started feeling like someone was strangling me. I started having head pressure, extreme headaches. And then I started feeling a sensation of like something was stabbing me in my esophagus right here. Oh, and I was becoming hoarse off and on. It would be random. Like I would be fine, and then I would lose my voice for a little while, and then I'd get it back, and then I'd lose it, and then I'd get it back. Then it got to a point where I was hoarse 98% of the time. So I got the blood work done, and of course, everything came back normal. With my thyroid panel coming back normal, my doctor didn't understand why I was feeling something stabbing me in my throat. So he ordered a soft tissue cervical neck MRI. He gave me a call when he got the report in, and of course, everything came back normal. He suggested that I go see a neurologist and a second ENT. So the first thing I did was make an appointment with another ENT that he referred me to. They put a scope down my nostrils into my throat to look at my vocal cords, make sure I didn't have any nodules or anything. And of course, everything was normal. At this point, we're now into November. No one knows what's going on. No one knows what to do. So I just decided I will go see a local nurse practitioner. She ordered blood work, another thyroid panel. In between all this, I decided, look, I can't take this anymore. Thanksgiving was rolling around, and I decided to go to an ER, get another CT scan of my head, my neck, and my chest, and of course everything came back normal. They gave me muscle relaxers, thinking that maybe the sensation of something poking in my neck was extremely tight knotted muscles. I did not take them because my instinct was that's not it, and I don't want to take things that my body doesn't actually need. I went ahead and had the blood work done with the nurse practitioner, and it was a thyroid panel and some other tests. I can't remember exactly what they were, but everything came back normal. She did test for potential autoimmune diseases, nothing specific, but Lyme disease. She did test for Lyme disease. That came back negative. I do live in Texas, so that is always a possibility. Anyway, so this video is getting super long, so y'all come back for part 2. Bye.